Good morning. This is Bill from Europa, Naples, and the lawn guys have just pulled up down the street, so we're going to have to rush through this and get this before they get those blasted weed whackers going. What I have today is kind of fascinating to me. This is a 2009 Cadillac DTS. What do you got, birds? I got birds going nuts somewhere. God, that's ear-piercing. Anyway, 2009 Cadillac DTS sedan. This thing was just traded into us. It's finished in the Pimpmobile style with the pearl white paint and the full vinyl roof. I don't know, fabric roof, vinyl roof. You can see, well, it's big. You know, that's kind of the first thing that struck me about this car, and then I went and looked it up. This thing is 2 inches longer than a 7 Series in 09. 4 inches longer than a 7 Series in 09, and 2 inches longer than an extended wheelbase S550 in 09. This is one big behemoth of an automobile. Very, very surprising to me. It was the, of course, the biggest offering from Cadillac. Went through about 2011 and was replaced by the XTS, which is more or less the same. You can see it as the traditional egg crate grille. Got the wreaths and crests leading the way. It's got those jeweled Bi-Xenon headlamps up front, 17-inch chrome wheels. You know, the corporate logo on the fender. Lovely, you know, sort of subtle but present chrome trim all around. And, you know, it is a very stylish sedan while still, you know, maintaining some of its American roots, certainly with that, that big vinyl top. You can see the LED taillights. It's got 4 pipes at the bottom. Very, very attractive. And look at that. We got a pushed-in parking sensor. Gonna have to get that fixed. Anyway, you can see that this thing is just in great shape. It's a one-owner car. It's got about 75,000 miles. It's been very well kept. And I've always historically listened to that thing, even from over here. It sounds like a big block Chevy idling without headers. Anyway, I've always liked it when Cadillacs get taken in on trade because there's something that I can drive for a few days. They're comfy, they're spacious, they don't cost a lot of money when they're used, and they're just damn nice driving cars, particularly if you got to go somewhere on the highway. And you know, it's good enough for George W. Bush. It's what he used during his second term in office. So the DTS became the presidential limousine, and you know, looked quite posh and stately. Anyway, let's start inside the trunk. Look at all these keys it came with. All right, so this is a trunk befitting of your great-grandfather or grandfather. It is absolutely enormous. I mean, you want to talk about 4, 5, 6 sets of golf clubs, Costco shopping, you know, a pile of anvils, whatever it is that you need to bring around, you're going to get in this trunk without any problem. Can we not please do the Sopranos stuff with the, especially with this top on the car? I mean, I feel a little bit like Paulie driving it around, but we are not going to talk about bodies in the trunk. You can see it does have a pass-through into the rear seat, so if you've got some long sniper rifles or maybe, you know, a golf club retriever that doesn't retract properly, you'll be able to run it through into the passenger seats. Probably some fishing rods. I like that big LED third brake lamp in the top of the trunk. Very, very nice. Again, with the subtle chrome trim, the little bumperettes. I don't know, just kind of an attractive piece. Have a look under the hood. It is huge. God, I tell you, that really took me by surprise. Cadillacs have gotten so small lately. It's been a while since I saw a big sucker. All right, so under here is a transversely mounted 4.6-liter Northstar engine. About 275 horsepower. It drives the front wheels of this car. And it's a very smooth, very silky, proper V8. Again, something that your granddad's gonna love. It's quiet. When you hit it, it sounds V8-ish. It does everything a V8 should do. He may be a little bit troubled by the way it's mounted under the hood, but you don't have to tell him. Just tell them it's kind of a funky valve cover or something. But otherwise, absolutely lovely under the hood of this one-owner car. Now, you see that big camera-looking thing there? At first, I thought that was kind of an over-engineered thing for the self-dimming headlamps, but it's not. It's beyond that. This does have the lane departure warning and blind spot warning, which is nice, again, for the older guys in your family. They'll be able to keep the lane. If they start drifting, it's going to beep at them, and you know, everyone's going to be happy all around. It also starts beeping loudly if you leave your turn signal on, which is a very nice feature, because there have been many people who come here to Naples, Florida from Ohio in Cadillacs, leaving their turn signal on the whole way. Okay, in the back seat, it's got the room for 3 people. You got 2 big 6-footers on either side. Your Canadians are going to be downright chipper in this car. Even fit a smaller guy in the middle. Beautiful rich leather. You can see a big deep package shelf back there. LED lighting. Lovely fit and finish on the, you got this leather stuff here. You got the wood trim. It has heated seats in the back. Very, very nice. And again, your rear seat passengers are going to be quite chipper. There's even a little climate control thing for them to get the temperature the way they like it. Look, it says, is that an actual ashtray? A little chrome. Look at that. It is an actual ashtray. You don't see that anymore. All right, let's have a look inside. There in the mirror, you can see it's got giant red turn signal indicators, and that's the little blind spot guy. Actually, I'll show you the remote start. This is a feature. Look at that duck coming out, going the other way. It's one of the features I really like on cars, especially down here, because it's hot as hell in the middle of July. So if you've got this thing sitting outside, it's about 145 degrees inside. I think you have to press the lock button down and then press and hold this circle guy here, and then listen to that. Love it. Car fires right up, gets your ice cold air conditioning moving. And you know, when you get in the car, it's going to be nice and cheerful for you. That works in reverse with the up north. So when it's, you know, 400 below in Pennsylvania, you have it set up for key dependent settings. You can hit the remote start. It'll turn on the heat, turn on your heated seats, and you get in a nice toasty car. So thanks to Cadillac for that little bit of stuff. I don't know, we're locked out now. Look at that big red flasher. I'll do that again so you can see it. Hold on. Look at that. No way great-granddad isn't going to see that when he's tooling down the road. Okay, up here you can see beautiful big rich leather seats. They're not what I would call extraordinarily grippy, which is fine because the car isn't really meant for that. They are incredibly comfortable, which is great because that is what the car is meant for. You can see, again, lovely fit and finish on the door panels. You got your power window stuff there. They resisted the urge to go overboard. It's just very nice and tasteful. A little bit of wood, pretty good materials. Again, nice fit and finish. You got heated seats, you got the power memory seats, and you got cooled seats, which is quite nice. So, good option there from Cadillac. Let's hop in. Got our key in the ignition. And see what we're doing here. Okay, so when you remote start it, look at that, rain sense wipers activated. When you remote start it, it doesn't do the big sweeping self-test. So let me do that for you. Then we'll get our defrost on. So key in, fire it up. Look at that. I love the way that that works. And there's our blind spot assist lighting up as a self-test. So very nice stuff there. Let's do a little bit of defrost. It works really well. Look at that. That's defrost from the 50s right there, my friend. They can't, doesn't work like that anymore, only on a Cadillac. All right, you can see over here, you've got your dimmer controls, your automatic headlamps, your trip computer stuff. Very nicely, and again, tastefully laid out instrument cluster. A little bit of chrome surrounds there. You got your miles per hour up to 160, probably a little ambitious. Your fuel, your water temp, and then a little driver information center there with your fuel range, trip, average economy, instant economy. Use 99 plus 9 gallons. I believe that. I don't think it's got fantastic fuel mileage, this car. You also have a little digital readout for your miles per hour down there. Very nice supple leather steering wheel, lovely to grip. You know, very old school. You also got your cruise control, your heated steering wheel. This does have the tilt column. It's got that luxury 5-seating package, I think they call it. It's about $3,000 or $3,500. It's a nice package. Gives you some stuff like that. You got a volume control back over here. You know, radio control stuff here. This little guy here, when you start it up, it'll self-test. That's those beepers in the back and the front. So in the mirror, you can see the beeper in the rear. In the front, you got it right there on top of the dash. You also got like a 52 speaker system. You got tweets up there in the A-pillars. You got more big woofers down there. Radio sounds terrific in this thing. You'll be able to blast Lawrence Welk with no problem. Also have a nice little auxiliary input. And it does have satellite radio if you want to cruise to 50s on 5. You've also got your climate control down here. And let's hide that heat on for the windshield and get that back down because it's kind of balmy this morning. And it works very well, very simple. Ditto the radio. I like when it has the tuning knob over here and the volume knob over here. It's you know, that's as it should be in all radios ever since the beginning of time. You got this great big gated shifter, Mercedes style. You got, what do you got, an ashtray up there? Well, fake ashtray. Doesn't look like you're going to put any ashes in there, but it's 12-volt outlet. Here you can turn off the traction control. This car comes with a very great advanced traction control. You got a little rollback thing for your cup holders. You got a place to put stuff in the center console. You got a set of books and some other accoutrements over there. Up here you've got OnStar. You've got a nice little passenger airbag off indicator. We've got a compass in the mirror. I can't remember how you turn that. There it is. You can see where you don't have to put the big air guide right here. You just got it right there in the mirror. And you've got your HomeLink garage door stuff there. So let's take this boat for a spin. Now again, this car's job, its reason for existence, other than, you know, cruising, you know, white-haired people to the country club, is going to be highway trips, and it's going to be comfortable highway trips, and that it pulls off with perfection. It's got absolutely a beautiful ride, buttery, lovely, not too soft. You know, this isn't a 1978 Sedan DeVille. You know, when you take a corner, you know you got some kind of car underneath you, which is good. The steering's responsive, but it's variable assist, so nice and light in parking lots, and, you know, it stiffens up a bit going down the road. Not a big fan of the turning radius, but of course I'm used to these Mercedes where the front wheels just fold over on the car, so hard to put up on anything against that. I'm gonna let him go down the road. We'll see if we can test this lane departure thing. You have to be at 35 to do it. It'll kick on. You see a little light come on underneath the tack. There it is. So, all right, so now we've got our lane departure going. It's tracking. If I start tracking over, look at that, flashes and beeps, gets real pissed off at me. So works really well. You know, you're going to be able to keep an eye on that. And there it is. So this is a 2009 Cadillac DTS sedan. It's been dolled up a little bit, got a big fabric roof up there. It's in fantastic shape, pearl white, cream beige inside, a lovely color combination. You know, I just feel like I've retired. I really do. This is a very nice feeling, and I see I'm going to get the Columbia shirt. I'm going to get some sort of comfortable sandals. I'm going to go get Dunkin' Donuts at 7 in the morning when everyone else is battling to go to work, and I'll take my time picking them and probably return my coffee for not being hot enough and ask for the senior discount and steal the ketchup packets. And anyway, okay, so there it is. 2009 Cadillac DTS. This is the luxury 5-seating package option. 75,000 miles, nice clean car, ready to go. You have an interest, give us a call, 239-649-7300, on the web at Mercedes Expo. Scared this poor, like I'm gonna run over his bloody dog. I mean, for Christ's sake, chip her up. Oh my God, that bird. Anyway, 239-649-7300, on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thanks so much for having a look. We really appreciate it. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.